Hello everybody, we have another flying island with another power source that decides it wants to, if you move it, it takes away the flying island's ability to fly? What? I don't know.
That's a surprisingly common plot point now that you bring it up.
Yeah, it is. Cave story.
It was made by one guy.
Sprite work, programmed, music, everything, all by one man.
This must have taken him, like, forever.
3 years, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
So it's your final project in game development school. Excellent.
Like, yeah, there's like a billion versions of this game if you want to try it.
Still not as many as Sonic 1, though.
Well, you can play
but
Sonic
they
1 or
charge you
can
for all
play,
of those, though.
No, nothing will ever beat Sonic 1, Rayman 2, or Final Fantasy 4, because you can play those games on, like, your blender.
Yeah.
I'm having difficulties.
I thought you said this was a speed run, Nate.
I didn't say it was a speed one, I just said I completed it the fastest time I ever did.
Watch it be amazed. He's going to do a screen warp, right?
Instant transmission to the end of the game.
just cut to the credits.
And here we have Taroko and King, two bunny people things.
I think they're called Mamigas.
Yeah,
I don't know
Mamiga,
what the
but
fuck
they
that
never
is.
specify what they're supposed to be. Rabbits, dogs, rabid dogs, rabbids.
Rabbit dogs! Oh!
The only thing I ever really used the map for was when I was first finding like all the little secrets and stuff. Because there are some times where some pathways are blocked by foreground stuff.
Is that a giant talking lunchbox?
Yep.
Well, I guess part of the appeal is the knowledge that it's built by only one person. Because considering that, it's very impressive.
Yes, it is indeed.
But, it's worth keeping the flaws in mind either way, because, if there's ever a sequel or a tweaked rebuild or anything, acknowledging those flaws and making it better is always a thing. I don't really subscribe to the people who kind of say that, like, because it was only made by one person, you shouldn't be complaining about that kind of thing. No, that's not how critiquing video games works, I'm sorry.
Yes.
I think Lewis dropped.
Okay, so
You think he'll still be talking when the call comes back?
probably.
Probably.
if I know Lewis.
I got confused for a second. I was like, wait, is that me? Did I drop?
Okay, I'm glad I wasn't the only one who thought that.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought I dropped, so I'm just like, I'm going to remain silent until someone says something.
I was actually introduced to this game by a friend because of their Skype icon at the time was, quote, spoilers, we find his name out later down the road.
His name is Quote, right?
Yes. Curly brace and quote. Oh, yeah.
I get it. Is there parentheses? Also, why did Arthur draw a random triangle on his chalkboard there? Like,
I think it has something to do with the experience.
Or they have to travel back to the alternate 1985 to fix the future.
Yeah. Welcome back to Cave Story Part 2, and we're in the Bushlands, or Grasstown, if you will.
What do you prefer?
I prefer Grasstown.
wait, why didn't you talk to Santa? You need to tell him you've been a good boy this year. No, wait, go back.
I'm blowing up innocent creatures. I have not been a good boy.
As I was saying before Skype rudely cut me off last part, though, whenever I, nitpick a game, people just accusing me of nitpicking, and I think I'm giving the mistaken impression by complaining about a game that I don't like the game.
No, that's true, because people first, because when I made a comment about Grass and Sonic Boom, people thought that I was saying that Hyrule Warriors was a worse game than Sonic Boom.
Yeah.
And
We live in a culture where if you nitpick just one thing, you hate that game.
Yeah.
It's just, that's not how game criticism works. You kind of have to acknowledge all the good details and all the bad details, because that's how game development develops games that have less bad details and more good details. You know what I'm saying here?
Because God forbid a game that you love isn't perfect.
It's like you can kind of like wiggle around in the air, I guess is the best way you can put it. You don't have a run button like Mario Brothers or something. And you kind of run at a set speed, unlike Sonic.
You whore!
It's Malco. I love his animations. Just watch when he turns on. I love this. I love Malco's animations. He just
Okay.
he just freaks out. I love it.
Now we have to. Did he already make us a bomb, or do we need to get the materials for the bomb?
No, we're missing one thing of jellyfish juice, and we're missing the gum base.
What the fuck do we need jellyfish juice to make a damn bomb?
I don't know. I don't
Jelly-
What's in that jelly juice, man?
Jellyfishing.
What's it? What combination of the jellyfish juice, the gum base, and the charcoal makes explosives?
Well, no, the gum base I can at least get some sort of idea that maybe it's like C4.
Mm-hmm.
But jellyfish juice.
I have a bubble gun and a
And a
and a
fireball.
headband. The fuck,
Balfrog.
Yeah, this is Balfrog.
man.
Now we have all of the parts to make our bomb.
Bombs?
Bomb.
Monkey.
I like it when there's a bomb item in a game and they just call it bomb. It's short, it's to the point, and it explodes.
Oh yeah, it's a bomb. What else do you need it to be? Now the power of this bomb is the equivalent of 3 atomic bombs. Isn't you think it's overkill? Well, we don't really care about that. We just want to open the door.
Well, we actually didn't open the door. We kind of disintegrated the door. The door no longer exists.
Technically, it exists as powder in the air.
Shut up, Lois.
And then there's this asshole.
Oh, he's the guy you need to ignore in order to get the best ending, right?
Yes.
Yes.
There's
Ah.
this asshole. Oh yeah, and this is where we find out that the Mimiga was a human. What?
Oh
said-
yeah, there's Sue and who else is there?
Iroh.
I don't remember who that is.
Zuko's uncle.
I don't remember who that is.
It's an Avatar reference.
Uh,
Yeah, that Iroh.
Voiced by Mako.
Who?
Oh wait, are we talking about that Mako? That's that actor guy, or the one who really likes the ocean?
The stuff that powers the reactors in 7.
So now we have.
This is what happens when American people do Japanese things.
We're weapons of death. What?
Well, that's a question.
This is the sand zone, and who is that? Oh,
Oh, someone not important, apparently.
someone who just wants to run away. And now we have another boss battle with Curly and the Colons.
They're called colons.
Yes.
It's kind of gross if you think too hard about it, but
What if you say yes?
Then she tells you to snap out of it and look at these babies.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that quote. Now, at this point, you can talk to Curly to switch your Polish star with her machine gun. And since I know you're not going to be doing that for this playthrough,
Nope.
because yeah, look how tiny that map is. Jesus Christ.
Oh wait, there's something hidden in here?
You're getting the secret item.
Yes, I'm getting the secret item. We found her panties.
What?
Why?
Japan! And then Eggman's giant garbage machine comes out of the background. And
Well, you're not lying. You're not lying. You're not lying on that.
You're half right.
It's not Eggman's. It's Omega.
The
excellent.
Slaper has awakened?
That's like 5 Dune references in like 5 separate playthroughs, Ted. I'm impressed.
I've never actually seen. I've only seen that part of Dune. Like I walked in on my dad watching it one time.
As
It's
if
like, oh, no.
you've never actually seen the movie or read any of the books.
I don't have 4 hours to spare. All right.
Oh yeah, this is Misery's mother,
What is her name?
Jenka.
Jenka? Is that another language for misery too?
I don't know.
I mean, she really hated her daughter.
Meanwhile, we're gonna shoot dinosaur skulls. Jumping dinosaur skulls. What the fuck?
Yeah. They get legs later. Oh, hi, puppy.
That's good to know.
Oh, hi, doggy.
Oh, hi, doggy. Okay, if, Misery has the power to warp, what is stopping her from just warping inside the door?
Have you ever tried to teleport someplace you don't know where you're going? You might like end up fused with a table or something.
Yeah, the door is infused with the anti-magical barrier.
You'll end up like the girl from Mary-Kate and Ashley from John's Review. Yeah.
Yeah, very true. But that's humorous. This is pretty graphic.
What is?
And now back to my innocent death robot. Here at BrainScratch Commentaries. He's so adorable with that dog on top of his head.
Excellent. Epic showdown time. Where's the main character?
He's feeding the dog.
He's playing with the dog outside.
Hey, what's
Oh,
your
yeah.
name, little doggy? Stain. Ooh.
So it took him like 2 minutes to open the door.
I think this was all happening while Quote was on the way here, and enraged Taroko throwing.
Poor Taroko. I hated this part.
I seriously hated this part too.
Kind of reminds me of Freedom Planet, where toward the end one of the characters gets mutated.
Yeah, but Mila lives. That's the difference. Taroko dies from this.
Dude, spoilers.
Oh, I'm so sorry, but you should have paid attention to all the obvious hints that I've given you throughout the commentary. Now watch as 20,000 subscribers go back and look for those hints that I never actually said in the first place.
No, John, you actually did leave the hints. They're just hidden code in like some random sentence you made about like grilled cheese or something. You just have to rearrange all the letters in every.
Yeah, somewhere in my 20+ nacho comments.
Yeah.
It was hidden in the useless Harry Potter tangent we had 5 minutes ago.
You gotta go use an audio encryptor, and it'll give you an image of.
Yeah, you gotta play it in reverse. Little demonic voice. Taroko dies. Taroko dies.
Oh God!
It'll scare the kids.
Oh God!
Oh, they put an ellipses at the end of that. They wanted you to feel bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, King ends up biting the bullet too.
Yeah, he just poofs.
Oh, but you get his sword.
And,
What happened?
We just got thrown away to the
What
trap.
happened to Balrog?
He got teleported.
Misery's kind of an asshole.
Her name is Misery.
And we are back with part 4 of Cave Story, and we are in the labyrinth. Are you guys ready for poo?
What?
Poo
Let
Bla-
me take some.
This is Pooh Black.
Wait, Pooh Black? What?
Yeah, his name is Pooh.
I never learned the name of this thing. I thought it was always
after-
weird and like out of place.
His name is Pooh Black.
Oh, you didn't even let his death animation finish.
No, because he's
It's like, I really don't care.
he's a ghost.
Your name is Pooh Black.
Yeah. See it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can get the same results just by spamming level 2. I don't mean that to say that. I'm not bragging when I'm saying that. I'm just
Oh,
giving you
look
guys
at
hits.
John, level 2 master here. Thinks he's so cool.
Yeah, my
with
thumbs are only bleeding. It's a cat.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those Japanese mythos things where it's a.
All cats are giant death robots.
It uses the leaf to transform shit like to new. What the hell happened to the video?
Oh yeah.
The Flash.
proper thing to do here: ignore him.
Yes, if you want to get the best ending and the best booster later on, you have to ignore Professor Booster here.
Whee!
I'm just trying to be a nice guy, seeing how Professor Booster's doing. I saw him fall. He's an old fuck. He probably didn't survive that. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna check on him. I can kind of see where Lewis gets the misconception that this is a chain instead of water. It kind of looks like it.
It does.
All I needed to do was like tint it a little bit blue below it, and it would have looked a little bit more like water.
Welcome to the dark
Exactly.
place.
Was that a complaint from Curly? Like, are we still in the labyrinth? Fuck.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, you have to find a rope here, right?
Yes.
After the boss.
No, before the boss.
Before the boss.
And-
I thought it
and
was
then-
after the boss.
Oh yeah, because I remember the first time I played you fight the boss and Curly's kind of lying there, and you can control Quote for a little bit, and you're kind of like, what the hell do I do? And then like Curly dies.
It's in the bottom right of the boss room. But the thing is, the tow rope only appears if you ignore Professor Booster.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why I couldn't find anything. All right.
What does that have to do with?
We don't know. That's why it fucking sucks.
It's
Lewis.
never explained.
It's kind of weird because the game has there's a lot of mood whiplash. I feel like because there's points in this game where it's really depressing, and then there's also points where there's like wacky comic relief too, and it's he's shooting sperms at us, gross.
Well, I was about to say kind of like Freedom Planet, but the
Yeah.
whole shooting sperms thing kind of no, that doesn't happen in Freedom Planet.
Welcome back to Cave Story Part 5. We're in the waterway after we just fought the.
Oh, you did it too. You can't be welcomed back to this part unless if this is your second time watching.
This is the
it.
5th time Nathan's done that for this playthrough. You're just calling them on now.
Yeah.
Well, I'm paying attention.
Like I pay attention.
I'm not even talking about story justification. I mean, like, why was it designed that way?
We have no idea. The thing right now, she's waterlogged, so you have to drain her. I guess was what you're supposed to do.
I suppose that's robot speak for CPR.
Yeah, pretty
Yes.
much.
You know what you do is like you extend her right arm and then you twerk it like like a faucet, you know, like one of those cranes that you.
No, you take sort of twister and all the water comes out.
I'm sorry, but did you just use the word twerk in that
Well,
context?
let me see. Well,
I said twist.
no.
not
No,
twerk.
he's talking
Not
to me.
you,
He's
it's
talking
talking
to
to
me.
Johnny.
I'm the one that said twerk.
This is Ironhead.
Well, the game just suddenly decides to become a space shooter for this one boss.
Water. Shit.
Water.
Water.
Okay, whatever.
What?
Welcome to the fantasy zone.
So, you know.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
so
asshole.
Before it became significant.
How did you not die?
Booster.
Just wanted to and
Gonna
here,
punch you and in your douchebag glasses.
here we get the Booster 2.0.
So they don't even explain how he survives, do they?
No. But now we have the Booster 2.0, and I'm instantly going to get another weapon.
Okay.
The Hermit Gunsmith. He scolds us for taking his gun.
If you talk to him with a machine gun, he does tell you that, I really wish someone didn't take it. The gun didn't reach its full potential.
Yeah. But here he tells us that he's happy that we got so much use out of an incomplete weapon.
He's so impressed, so he upgrades it for us. Brr.
I'll give it to you after it's completed. And here we get the Spur.
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 That is not nearly as impressive a name as the Polar Star.
Really? Because watch what it does.
Well, oh crap. The
Holy
level 1 is basically just the level 3 Polar Star.
Yeah. No,
That thing is, you don't even need to level it up.
you don't even need to level it up, but you level it up to level 3 and it's a laser of death. The thing is you can't, if you're charging up the weapon, you can't enter doors. I don't
That's a random ass.
Yeah. How'd you get
How
here?
did you...
It's implied that when you split up from her in the waterway, that she got stuck in a pipe and came out here instead of back at the Mimiga village where we ended up. I don't know how you're supposed to get that.
Where did you get that backstory from?
Cthulhu.
Oh, what a nice guy.
Tang.
You know what? Suddenly the best ending requirements make so much sense. You know what? I want someone who's good at hacking PC games to make one very slight alteration to this game. Just replace writer in the credits with Cthulhu.
Wasn't Sue was in here before?
Yes.
She's in one of the jail cells, yeah.
Well, she
No,
was in this
she was
specific jail
in this
cell,
jail cell, but when we got put in here, the doctor took her away. We find that out reading that.
Ah, that's not reading the letter. That's like let's play an audiobook. You just fast forward through the whole entire thing. Speedrun complete.
It explains why they came to the island. They came to the island to do research, and the doctor insisted that he come with them, and then he found the demon crown because that's what he wanted, and then shit went down.
This is what Sue said, and I quote, yes? No, I'm just saying that's what she's, and I'm quoting her. Yes? No, damn it, listen to me.
Third base.
And here's part 6 where we just came into the hideout, and we're leaving again!
Yeah, we're leaving. Oh, shit, this place smells. And the Mimiga Village now gets to the entirely different theme, because now all the Mimigas are, kidnapped. They're placed
It's
in
a
the,
more somber theme. And
it's like the easiest song that, like, Daisuke probably had to write.
yeah.
They do, genius.
And this is Ma Pignol.
So wait, what do you need the mushroom badge for?
The mushroom badge does absolutely nothing.
So you talk to him again after getting it.
She tricked you into taking that to think it would do something to Curly. But I'm clever. And now
I am a fucking death machine.
it's time to cook the mushroom.
Okay, what the
What
hell?
the fuck?
What the hell is happening here?
We're fighting.
We're fighting the mushroom.
Mario.
Kick it in
Mario
its
has-
small dick. My pignon. It's my pignon.
You know, that boss fight is an argument against vegans everywhere.
Level 2. What is level 2? Do you remember level 2?
Smaller thunderbolts.
Smaller thunderbolts, and level 1 it shoots rubber duckies.
Yes, level 3 is rubber.
Wait, his name is literally, quote.
Yeah,
Yes, exactly.
his name is Quote. See, I told you.
I thought that was a joke.
So how do you pronounce Cave Story backwards?
Sue's mother stole our booster.
But she gives you a Mimiga mask.
Why do you need to give your booster away to get a frickin' mask?
She
That's
takes
so you can turn into the Mimiga and do the Mimiga parts of the dungeon.
and
So like
she
like in the Mimiga racing minigame where you get that third piece of heart.
Well, you're half right, but not that second part.
you put on what is essentially a Five Nights at Freddy mask, and you just go away.
No, but no. Here's the thing: you do the transformation, you go, "Rah!" and then you turn into an actual Mimiga, and you can like go out of flowers and stuff, and like float in the air and swim through water and turn into a ball.
Well, okay.
Majora's Mask.
Oh, okay. I just realized something that I didn't get back in the sand zone that I could have got. The life pot. There is another place you can get it without having to go back to Jenka.
Oh.
Don't you get it by talking to her after you fight the boss?
No,
Is
you
that-
get it talking when she's on the ground, when she needs life alert.
Okay, well then that's why you talk to her.
You want to explain this place, Nathan?
This is the last cave. This is this is the hidden version that you get when you're at the best ending of the game. And when you enter this, a black wind blows through your body. The black wind lowers all of your weapons down to level 1. Fuck you.
I remember that. Oh.
Fuck you. I have the spur.
Well, I'm sorry, my spirit doesn't speak bullshit. And here we are.
The balcony. I think I show it off right up here. After getting the missiles and stuff.
Yeah, that's the 5th ending.
Please tell me you save before you do that.
Oh no, I didn't. Right up at the top of there, you'll see a cloud line. And then there's a sign that says, "If you go, you'll never return." And then you can fly up into the clouds, and it says, "And he was never seen from again."
Yeah, and you can do that when you're on the outer wall as well.
Yeah, and
So
you
you
fall
just
down.
decide, screw you guys, I'm going home, and just leave?
Yup.
And then he took his booster 2.0 and went home.
He's being a dick and shit.
My hat. You can't have it. I gotta kill you.
Ah,
What a
he's got 20 rupees.
Watch out!
She gets invaded and turns into whatever the fuck that
I don't
thing
know
is.
what the hell that is. Honestly, Sue's transformation makes a little more sense, but I don't know
Wait,
what the
what?
fuck happened to Misery.
Sue's not even really that big of a thing anyway, because once she starts moving towards you, just move slightly.
This battle is like, creepypasta.
I don't get this. The bookcase can control time. If you don't want to do the Bloodstained Sanctuary, it takes you back to a couple minutes before.
So you can just get the normal ending if you don't want to end up doing the. Why the hell? Why is the bookshelf the one that does that?
We're at the final part of Cave Story, and who's ready to have their butthole violated?
Oh boy, not me. Just to rub it in more, Ted, you have to do this entire thing, and all 5 bosses.
Yeah, and
Wait, what?
There are no
The boss-
checkpoints. There are no checkpoints.
there are
in this
no
place.
checkpoints.
And there's 5 bosses coming up. Is what
Yep.
you're
Yes.
saying.
I think Ted
Man,
just
I
opened his
thought
mouth
that
a
the
little
game
bit.
was.
And I have 5 health going into this fight.
This boss right here, I think, is the best for missiles. You just aim up and just
See,
Fuck it,
Unload.
unload.
And
Nate, I don't consider that dishonorable because I've died plenty of times there too.
In plenty of parts where games happen, like you can have a really, really good run and then get to a hard part and, mess up. And then all the times after that, you just cannot repeat that success ever again. It's
Yeah.
just like your skills instantly deteriorate.
If you end up, assuming you're not playing hard mode, of course, if you end up taking too much damage in the block fallen corridor, what you could do is that when you enter the next area, there are 2 hearts in the bottom right, which you saw Nathan pick up. You could then exit the area by going up the ceiling to go back to the block fallen corridor, and then fall immediately back down. The hearts will respawn.
Sue.
And Balos has a magic ghost dog. Balos snapped when he was being a magical servant to the king down below, and everyone loved Balos more than they loved the king, and so he went crazy. And yeah, he went crazy. This is Balos Phase 1.
Oh,
Phase 1.
Oh, this is a 5-phase boss fight, isn't it?
4.
This actually doesn't look that hard to dodge.
Well, it's phase 1.
Each different phase gets a new health bar.
Oh.
And then he jumps up and
And he becomes this thing.
keep moving.
This thing looks like a Shimigami Tensei demon. No, wait. You know what it looks like? It's the Pot of Greed.
Draw 2 cards every single time. The first 3 phases really aren't bad, and then it just gets ridiculous.
This right here, the bottom of the arena fills up with spikes. You have to stay on these slowly rotating platforms with him having
God.
with him having this shield, and then every time you shoot him, he shoots these red demon cherubs, and then cherubs come from out of the sides, and then you're just. I wish I would have just taken the damage and got up to his eye and just blasted him.
Yeah, that is the quick kill strat for this, but it's also very dangerous.
Yes. It's very dangerous because you still have to deal with the
Jesus
shield.
Christ, look how much is going on the fucking screen.
And we did it.
Well done.
And
Yay.
if you die at any point here, you have to do the whole thing over.
Back to the beginning.
8 minutes flat.
Is that back to the beginning of the boss or back to the beginning of the sanctuary?
Back to the beginning
Sanctuary.
of the sanctuary, and now that we killed
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that's why I said fuck this place early. Because you got to redo all that.
and apparently, yeah, no, Balrog can fly.
I'm a toast.
What?
Can we go to Mars now?
Well, Curly says they can go wherever they want, so they can go wherever they want.
To Mars.
Why don't we go to Mars? Go to Jupiter.
I don't know. After this scene,
No, John, you go to Jupiter to get more stupider. Jeez.
Jesus Christ.
I haven't heard that since I was in first
Yeah,
grade.
seriously.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey, you're talking to the person here with the internal maturity of a 6-year-old, so yeah.
That wears a onesie.
Fuck you.
That's one of my favorite artworks right there. I don't know why. I just love that.
Yeah, all it's missing is the text hang in there.
Yeah.
Like those cat posters you see.
Dr. Gero, oh no, he did make all the androids.
The tasty mushroom.
My pignon.
Daisuke Amaya, thank you for making this game. See, Sue's turned back into... Nope.
Fuck!
Okay. Oh, is that Daisuke himself, like, saying thank you for
I'd
playing the
assume
game?
so.
I would assume so.
And that's how we saved Angel Island.
Pretty much. And that's how we saved Angel
Oh,
Island.
no. Oh, Nathan, did you wear your wrist strap? Otherwise you could knock over that lamp and punch someone in the face.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.